Electronic Arts is optimistic about the role subscription services will play in the future of the video game industry, so much so that the company has another service for a yet unnamed platform set to launch later this year. Its CEO Andrew Wilson mentioned that the company has plans to offer the subscription service on another major platform in the year ahead. During a conference call on its Q3 earnings, beyond a brief mention, Wilson did not offer any specifics on the service itself, or any similarities it might have to the company's two current offerings, the Access and Origin Access. Our belief remains strong that the combination of subscriptions and streaming will be transformative to the future of gaming, and we are well positioned for that evolution, said Wilson. These current pair of subscription services, the Access for X1 and Origin Access for PC, offer up a selection of games and a handful of other perks in exchange for a monthly fee, similar to offerings like EX Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. Subscribers are able to play any games from that curated library so long as they remain a paying subscriber. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Los Angeles, California. We are looking for a systems designer to join our team. At Within, we move fast in a rigorous and creative environment. The right candidate will be an inventor, optimizer, and collaborator who possesses persistence and determination to create beloved experiences. Above all, the systems designer must be passionate about driving results and making great products. What you will do as a systems designer, you will be responsible for the development and execution of systems that captivate our users. You will be trusted to fully understand the people we serve and apply your expertise toward deeply engaging them. If you share our belief that virtual and augmented reality will be a major part of the future, and you think you can help us create that future, we do love to meet you. The impact you will make, what you will need to be successful. Bonus points follow. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. Skybound Games and Epic Games have partnered to bring Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season on PC exclusively to the Epic Games Store for all future purchases. Starting today, the remaining chapters of Telltale's episodic series are available through the Epic Games Store on PC, but not for other digital storefronts like Steam or Humble Bundle. This news comes after Skybound reached a deal with Telltale back in October to finish development on the remaining episodes. The studio resumed work on the final season last month, with most of the original Telltale development team rejoining the project, as detailed in a press release. Players who purchased a season pass of The Walking Dead game, the final season on a different PC platform, will still receive the final 2 episodes through their previous point of purchase. It's likely that the exclusivity deal was not motivated solely by sales of the game, as the press release seems to suggest that Epic helped fund development of the last 2 episodes of The Walking Dead. Epic stepped up to the plate immediately to work with us in order to bring the original team back together and ensure fans will receive the completed season of Telltale's Walking Dead, the final season, said President of Interactive Damery and Skybound Games CEO Ian Howe in a joint statement. The third episode, titled Broken Toys, releases on January 15th.
2019
Ion Games is a crowd-funded series about research and applications of artificial intelligence in video games. If you like my work, please consider supporting the show over on Patreon for early access and behind-the-scenes updates. Horizon Zero Dawn stands as one of the most critically acclaimed of Sony's roster of PlayStation 5 exclusives. As the Hunter Aloy, players venture across the post-apocalyptic landscapes of the future to uncover the mysteries of her past and how the world fell in the years before humanity's fall from grace has led to the rise of the machines, robots of varying shapes and sizes that now run free across the lands. These robotic animals are intelligent, coordinated and lethal, requiring quick thinking to survive and even greater preparation and planning to successfully destroy. In this first of a two-part series, I'm exploring the gameplay and decision-making systems that bring these creatures to life and power the core gameplay experience. I will be looking at not only how they make decisions to scavenge, to hunt and to survive, but how they coordinate themselves in the wider world either individually or as part of a hers. Please explore how the game creates an ecosystem of machines that is balanced and managed across the many territories and regions of the new world. Warning: story spoilers for Horizon Zero Dawn. The robotic wildlife of Horizon Zero Dawn dominate the landscape and hold control of territory throughout this open-world experience. Each machine carries a unique aesthetic and structure that reflects their function and purpose within the narrative of the game. As players work their way through the campaign, we come to learn of the thorough play gamut of rogue war machines that rendered the world asunder alongside the race of machines constructed by the unknown as Gaia that are designed to restore the planet to its natural glory and are largely inspired by long-extinct Terran species. As a result, the function of a given machine often holds the secrets to their weakness. Players can use their focus to scan local machines to ascertain not only their type, but vulnerabilities as well as weak points. In addition to the weak spots, a machine's function within the narrative ultimately influences their in-game behavior. This includes, there are 28 unique machines that can be found roaming the wildlands, each with their own distinct passive and aggressive behaviors, and players need to learn how best to approach them. While the greatest threats on the path to Meridian such as the Stormbear and Thunderball roam the worlds on their own, players can still run afoul of less lethal machines that operate in herds. It's common to see the smaller robots such as Watchers, Striders, Scrappers and Longheads coexisting, supporting one another as they achieve their base functions. Over time these herds increase in size and diversity as players continue to explore the world with the likes of Shellwater convoys, packs of Champlers and Sawtooths protecting nearby grazers, and Longheads. In order to pull this off, the game requires numerous eye systems that dictate the behavior of each robot, how they behave within a herd, the collective intelligence of the herds themselves, but also balance the herds across the open world. A more varied experience. The developers behind Horizons Zero Dawn, Guerrilla Games, came to this project lacking many of the add tools required in order to bring this experience to life. Having previously worked on their Killzone franchise, their toolchain was largely focused to accommodate first-person shooter, and one of the design challenges that faced them for a large open-world experience. As such, during the course of development, they built new on the gameplay systems and expanded existing ones within the studio to bring this experience to your life. Found over the next 2 blog posts, I am going to explore the following. So let's begin by exploring how each character is built to make decisions on how the game manages herd behavior. Each machine is represented in the world as a separate non-player character. I call it an agent. But perhaps more interestingly, so is each herd.